Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for deciding to practice with me today. Today we will do an advanced power flow. So this means that if you are completely new to yoga or you haven't done a yoga class before, this is not the right video for you. Maybe you check out the beginner classes first. If you are already practicing, there is no need to be able to do the handstand or crow pose, but we will include it into our flow. It's all about playfulness and trying new things, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. All right? We only do the flow here because on YouTube we have limited time. If you need a longer warm-up, then I recommend you to do some sun salutations before or a proper wrist warm-up, and then you come back to this video, and whenever you're ready, please subscribe before we practice. This would be huge support, and maybe you could even hit the like button. This would help me to grow the channel, and after all this crazy situation ends, what we have right now, I am able to travel around and hopefully do these power yoga classes with you live in person. All right, and now grab your mat, and whenever you're ready, we practice. As always, we're starting with pranayama or some mindfulness. So tuck your toes, sit on your heels, close your eyes, and take 5 deep breaths. For every exhale, open the mouth, relax your shoulders, your face, and try to become fully present of your breath, of your body, before we starting with this intense flow. So always come back to these 5 breaths whenever you feel stressed or overwhelmed, or if the flow is too much. Of course, you can rest anytime. But also try to always breathe deeply to get the most out of your practice, the most energy, the prana. Last deep inhale. Exhale, open the mouth, release. All right, open your eyes. If this is not comfortable for you, you could also come into a normal seated position, sitting on your heels, and then lift your arms up and start moving your arms forward and backward. Opening up the pectoralis, the chest muscle, and really keep the arms straight. We will need this for the handstand. Don't worry, you don't have to be able to hold the handstand, but we will definitely try to improve our skills. And then keep the arms still, straighten them as high as possible, and open and close your hands as fast as possible. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. If this is the first movement of today, then maybe you pause here and do a quick wrist warm-up or any other warm-up flow. You can also find some ideas on my YouTube channel. If you're ready for some sun salutations, then bring the hands on the mat, shift your weight back and up into your first downward facing dog. Bring the feet together on the inhale, lift the right leg up as high as possible. Try to press the left heel into the mat. See how high you can lift the right leg up. You can also slightly open your hip, but keep the leg straight. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly step the right foot between your hands. Rise up into your high lunge or warrior 1. On the exhale, both hands on the mat. Step back into your plank, shift your weight forward, and slowly do your vinyasa. Upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. With the next inhale, feet together, lift the left leg up as high as possible. Maybe a little bit higher with the inhale. On the exhale, slow, controlled step in between your hands. Inhale, rise up. High lunge. On the exhale, both hands on the mat. Step back. Do another vinyasa. Shift your weight forward. On the exhale, chaturanga. Untuck your toes. Push yourself up. Upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 more deep breaths. And then bring the feet together, bend your knees, gaze to the front, and try to hop forward into your chair pose. Bending your knees, arms up, and check the alignment of your legs, of your feet. They're parallel to each other. Straighten the arms, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to your heart, and then lift the right heel up or maybe the right foot. Also here for 5, 4, I'm already shaking, 3, 2, 1. And see how slow you can step back into a high lunge. Real slow step. And then lift your arms up. High lunge. Really important to straighten the arms here to get the stretch in the latissimus dorsi. Deep inhale. On your exhale, bring the right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. Left hand into the right. Namaste. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On your exhale, twist and gaze over the left shoulder. Try to stay in this position with your upper body and then see if you can tap the right knee to your left leg. So shifting your weight forward, right knee touching the left leg and then stepping back. This is a good one, right? One more try. Leaning forward and stepping back. Great job. Both hands back on the mat. The right hand is on the right side. Place the palm on the mat and then step through into your pistol squat. Maybe you grab the big toe with your index and middle finger, or you try to balance here. If this is too easy, you could try to close your eyes. And then try to step back into a high lunge without using your hands. Good one. All right. Inhale here. On your exhale, open to warrior 2. Left knee over the left foot. Hips open to the longer side. Arms in shoulder level. On the inhale, lean forward. On the exhale, reverse your warrior. Keep the left knee bent. Feel the stretch on the left side of your body. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly come back into your warrior 2 and then move into your half moon Ardha Chandrasana without touching the mat. You could also try to grab the left shin, lift the right leg up in hip level, flex the right foot and open the hip. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the transition, bend your standing knee. And then come into this airplane. It's like a warrior 3 with the arms to the side. So your hips are parallel to the mat. And then both hands on the mat. Option 1 would be standing split if you're lifting the right leg up as high as possible. And option 2 is to jump into handstand. So you keep the standing knee slightly bent and kicking yourself up. Right leg lifted, hands in shoulder distance. And then kick yourself up into handstand. If you can find the balance, if not, it's no problem. Every day is different, as our handstand practice is always different. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your way into a vinyasa. Chaturanga, we all meet in down dog. From your downward facing dog, find your way into chair pose, maybe again through a handstand, if this is available for you. A little bit more forward. And then lift the left heel up or the left foot, hands to your heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See how slow you can go, slowly stepping back. High lunge, big step, and the arms up. So this is kind of our resting pose today in high lunge. Inhale here. On the exhale, left elbow outside right thigh. Right hand into the left. Inhale. On the exhale, twist. And then try to tap the left knee to the right leg. Shifting your weight forward. Tap and step back. Oh, that was a wobbly one. One more try. Stepping back. Great job, guys. Back to center, left hand on the mat, underneath your shoulder, and then step through into your pistol squat. Catching with the left hand or right, whatever feels good to you. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Maybe you need your hand for support. This is no problem at all. It's all about the practice, about the journey, about the improvement, daily, step by step. And then see if you can step back into a high lunge. Strengthening our glutes, our legs. Inhale here, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lean forward, turn the right palm up. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, on the exhale back to warrior two, and then come into your half moon without touching the mat if possible. Left foot flexed, left arm up to the ceiling. You could also try to gaze up to your left hand. I won't try yet, otherwise I would fall. For 5, 4, hips open to the longer side. 3, 2, 1. In a transition, start bending the right knee, airplane, and then both hands on the mat. Scissor jumps or standing split or handstand. If you're in handstand, bring your feet together, engage your butt, point your toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your chaturanga. And we all meet in down dog for 5 breaths. Try to press the heels equally into the mat. And then bend your knees. Last drill, last challenge for today. Try to hop into a crow pose. You could also step forward, or you try to jump forward, landing softly, and then coming into a crow. So the key here are strong abdominal muscles to train the core and to jump forward as controlled as possible. You could also land and then coming into this crow where you're pressing the knees against the arms. If this is not happening today, don't worry, don't judge. And then slowly come back into a seated position, cross-legged or any other position you would like to take. And we're finishing this intense flow again with 5 breaths, completing the circle and starting the day really well, or finishing. So close your eyes, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, open the mouth, release. And then gently open your eyes. All right, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this quick flow, this challenge. Come back to this video as often as you wish to improve the asanas. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's all about the practice, all about just playing around. And maybe you can bring this mindset off the mat into your daily life, to be open for some challenges, to leave the comfort zone. If you want to learn handstand, there is a link to my Patreon channel where I upload regularly videos and also handstand tips. A handstand workshop is online now. And yeah, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And please like this video if you have enjoyed this flow. This would be a great support. I really, really appreciate it. And then I hope to see you in one of my power yoga classes where we can do this kind of things for 2 or 3 hours. All right, guys, thank you so much and namaste.